Donald Trump's very compassionate. He is always giving to people, helping people, and looking out for people. But the American people are just tired of weakness. We're tired of seeing an administration that's just weak, has fell flat on their face, has no answers for the problems they've made, doesn't have any plans to get out of that war in Ukraine. And when you ask them, the only answer they have is, oh, it's been great since we got in. What we need is strength, and what we need is a leader that represents strength. And no matter what you think of Trump, when he's out there, he shows strength. Now, don't mistake that kindness for weakness, but that's what we need right now. We need strength.
There's an expression that I've said on this podcast many times, but I'll say it again, is that hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now around soft men and hard times.
Yeah.
We're in the time of toxic masculinity, right? Where you could be toxically male.
Yeah.
And then if you're suppressing masculinity, you're going to bring on hard times. I'm gonna
give you my favorite President Trump story. This is my number one favorite of all time. When we were negotiating with the Taliban, while President Trump was still the president, President Trump wanted to get out of Afghanistan, but he wanted a conditions-based withdrawal, meaning that you do what we tell you to do, and then we will start pulling troops back slowly as long as you abide by our rules. It's President Trump and Mike Pompeo, and they are talking to Taliban leadership in the room, and they had one translator in the room. President Trump looked at the Taliban leader and said this: I want to leave Afghanistan, but it's going to be a conditions-based withdrawal. And translator translated. And he said, if you harm a hair on a single American, I'm going to kill you. And the translator goes, and Trump goes, tell him.
Yes.
Tell him what I said. Tell him what I said. Reached in his pocket, pulled out a satellite photo of the leader of the Taliban's home and handed it to him.
Shut up.
Got up and walked out the room.
Taking kindness for weakness is there's a reason why that term gets said, and there's a reason why you best heed that.
Republicans and Democrats and independents across this nation, I say it is time for us to come together as one united people.
Oh, Brandon, you told me you were going to kind of hang back those first